everybody. My name is Ashley Brooke. I am autistic. And if anyone on here has been watching my YouTube channels, in the very, very beginning when I first started entertaining the fact of making a YouTube channel, I created a short. It was one of my first shorts, and I think I said something like, I was seeing if there was anybody out, in the world, out there in the world like me. I was curious to know if there was anybody who had my type of autism that had my rare circumstances, which was extreme trauma. Because I believe that my autism saved me. That sounds funny to you guys, but saved me from the hood. So I was born in Montebello, California, near East LA. My family did not want to acknowledge my autism. They were very neglecting and very abusive in every sense of the word. I am one of the siblings out of 6 that finished school. Went to university. Don't have a criminal record. I never killed anybody. I never was part of a gang. I never stole. I never I don't even gamble. The first time I gambled was, I think I was 32. And my friend Debbie bought me a scratcher. And that was the first time I gambled. I don't do anything like that. I've never been very wild. I had my first kid when I was 28. And compared to my siblings, and my siblings were in prison for a long time. One of them is still in prison today for, I think, attempted murder. I'm not sure. So I grew up in the same environment as all of these guys, and I didn't turn out anything like them. So I say that my autism saved me from the hood. Most people that have been through the amount and every type of abuse the way I have, consistently, I ran away when I was 12. I never went back home. I get anxiety just talking about it. Can you hear it in my voice? I have a very hard childhood, you guys. And, however, I believe that it was my autism. You see, I'm gonna start, okay, it's gonna get dark, okay? So, I had family that tried to sexually abuse me. I didn't like being touched at all. So I didn't ever let myself be a victim of that. I screamed, I beat up people, and I ran away. That is one way that my autism saved me. Okay. Another is when they all expected me to practice. It makes no sense. You guys are making mistakes of your life. I was very much like in my head, even though I didn't talk till I was 7 and I stopped talking from 10 to 11. Some might say, it's my autism and also, again, trauma. So I never went with the crowd, and I never practiced what everyone else did, even though they made fun of me, said I was weird, said, oh, you think you're white. They would say all this weird stuff to me. And, and it was because I was different, and they didn't understand, why I was different. They were just too wrapped up in their drugs and their reckless lifestyles to acknowledge that I was autistic. But once again, it's what an autistic person doesn't want to do, we're not gonna do it. We can't do it. Our brains won't let us do it. It's not happening. Just give it up. We will not do what we don't want to do. And the more you try to bully us, the more we're gonna shut down and resist and push away. So I say my autism saved me from my crazy family. I honestly, it did. And anyone else that is out there that is gang affiliated, whatever. This is not towards you, so don't take it personal. You didn't. I'm pretty sure my family blows you guys out the water, so don't worry about all that. I honestly believe that my family was super intense and lost, and honestly, the reason why I say that autism saved me from the hood is because a lot of people can say, "Oh, I left the hood. Oh, I didn't follow the same, crazy dysfunction of my family," but I don't hold any baggage on. Like, I humanize every single one of them, even the ones that tried to hurt me. I've totally forgiven all of them. I care very much about them, and I've talked to some of them recently today, and a couple of them apologized for not acknowledging my autism, and it felt really nice, and it was very good. It was very healthy. So that's my little share about who I am and where I come from. It is also why I'm raising 2 kids with autism by myself, because they didn't understand my autism, and because of that, they were very abusive and made fun of my autism growing up. So I just choose to keep my kids away. Not to say that that's what they would do today. I believe that people can change, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let it. I'm not ready to take that. I have to be have boundaries, healthy boundaries. So I do this by myself, you guys, every day. I raise 2 autistic kids by myself, and I have autism. I'm autistic.
What? A dinosaur.
That is a dinosaur.
It don't hurt.
Don't hurt him.
A dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur. So, you guys, I still have everybody that I have talked to back where I grew up. I talk to them occasionally, on Facebook and stuff, and I didn't really keep that many people in my life from my childhood, because it was just sort of it's nice for them to acknowledge that there was mistakes made on their part. It was the right thing for them to do. But it's just sort of it's time to move on. That type of, I don't know. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. To be honest, also, okay, hold up. My rough upbringing, my need for survival because of the trauma, I don't know who's gonna like this, who is not gonna like this, but it's a God honest truth. Somehow, God knew what He was doing and gave me just the right combination of struggle that I think actually my trauma, made me push, myself out of my comfort zone. It may have been for survival at that point, but it actually created me who I am today. So I don't regret any of my past, for the record, you guys. Not at all. I love who I am today, honestly. And I'm a very strong person today, and I'm a very kind person, very honest person. So, yeah. I think it's great being autistic. So, anyone that is feeling bad out there about being autistic, know that we are a quality. Yes. I always tell everybody, quality of character. We are resilient. And when we stay true to who we are, you can't change us and make us something that we're not. We're not going to go and to fit in. We may blend a little bit, with communicating just to meet our objectives because it's survival, but we're not going to go and we're not phony balonies. And lying's not even part of our processing. We have to really be prompt to lie, and we still don't like it. We're like, what for? Wait a minute. Oh my God, I love my autistic people. So everybody out there that's autistic, love yourself. We are where it's at, and everybody should take a good look, because we are, if anyone's an example in this world, autistic people, they are good examples, because we are honest, we are kind, and we are strong, resilient. So, feel good about yourself, my people.